Hey guys, Deggers here from Go Boxing TV. So just a quick video today then. The weekend we saw Anthony Joshua do an absolute demolition job on Francis Ngannou. This is after Ngannou's previous fight where he actually dropped Fury and then went on to just put in an absolutely brilliant performance and took Fury the whole 10 rounds. Now, because of this, a lot of people have now made a shift and changed their mind and making AJ the favourite if he comes up against Tyson Fury. Something that I don't particularly understand because I think, having followed boxing for years now, we all know styles make fights. The perfect example for this is Parker beating Zhang after Zhang had beat Joe Joyce twice and Joe Joyce had beat Parker. So my point is, just because someone struggles against one opponent doesn't then necessarily mean that they're going to struggle against another opponent. And I think this is why it's super important that everybody fights each other in the sport of boxing. Just like in football and cricket and tennis and rugby, all the teams play each other, and that's how you formulate who's the best. I think the same should be happening in boxing, and I think it's great now that the Saudis are actually making that happen, and everybody is sort of being forced to fight each other. I think it's just a brilliant thing. But I'm really interested to know your thoughts, so please let me know in the comments. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Like that just because AJ did a demolition job on Ngannou, but Fury struggled with Ngannou, it doesn't necessarily now mean that AJ's going to beat Fury and have an easy time of it if he fights Fury. Because at the end of the day, Fury's going to be a completely different opponent. If you watch the fight, Ngannou just stood in front of AJ and he was just super easy to hit. And I think that we all know as well that Fury, regardless of what he says, he didn't prepare properly for Ngannou. He didn't have a proper training camp. We can see that. He was carrying too much weight and he just wasn't himself in that fight. So it's not a foregone conclusion. I'm not sure why everybody's jumping on the bandwagon and saying that all of a sudden AJ is the favourite. I just think that, none of us know really what the outcome would be if AJ fights Fury. Because again, it's two different styles. Styles make fights. And I just think now it's just a really, really interesting fight. And it has to happen regardless of what happens with Fury versus Usyk. Everybody's going to want to see that fight. So I'd just be interested to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to say, I honestly don't know. I would probably say in terms of if you're talking like boxing, the art of boxing, I would probably just edge it to Fury. But ultimately, I don't think any of us know what the outcome can be. AJ is just a monster puncher. He catches Fury. He knocks him clean out. But then also Fury's got a chin. We saw what happened against Wilder. So really, it's just a really intriguing, exciting fight. And it has to happen. Regardless of what your opinion is, regardless of who you think wins, it's got to happen for the sport of boxing, for the good of boxing, for the good of everyone. We need to see that fight. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think wins? Do you think that what I've said there is true? And also, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that subscribe and hit the thumbs up. And I will see you on the next video.